Liudmila Samsonova's stability training on clay courts is a perfect example of how elite players adapt their physical work to match the specific demands of the surface. Clay is unpredictable. It forces constant sliding, deceleration, and reacceleration, all while maintaining balance through wide stances and low body positions. This drill directly targets those challenges. In this exercise, Samsonova holds a medicine ball close to her torso as she initiates a controlled slide. The added load immediately shifts her center of gravity, forcing her core, hips, and stabilizing muscles to work harder than they would during normal movement. Sliding with external resistance trains her ability to stay composed when her feet are no longer firmly planted, a critical skill on clay where traction is never guaranteed. As she completes the slide, Samsonova transitions into a powerful medicine ball throw. This phase is about transferring stability into force. The legs absorb the sliding momentum, the core braces to stop unwanted rotation, and the upper body explodes forward to release the ball. This mimics real match situations on clay, where players must slide wide, regain balance in a split second, and still produce a heavy, controlled shot. The drill also sharpens neuromuscular coordination. Samsonova is not just training strength, she's training timing, body awareness, and sequencing from the ground up. Every repetition reinforces the understanding that energy should flow from the legs, through the core, and into the upper body, even under unstable conditions. For a powerful baseliner like Samsonova, this kind of stability work is essential. It reduces injury risk, improves movement efficiency, and allows her to stay aggressive on clay without losing control. By combining sliding mechanics with medicine ball throws, she's building match-ready stability that translates directly to longer rallies, better recovery, and more confidence on the most physically demanding surface in tennis. Her coach attaches a resistance band to her body and actively pulls her sideways as she moves across the court. At the same time, Samsonova performs a forehand shadow swing, simulating a wide ball that forces her out of a comfortable hitting position. The resistance band instantly increases the difficulty of the movement. As her coach pulls, Samsonova must fight to maintain balance, posture, and spacing. Her hips and glutes work to stabilize the lower body, while the core braces to prevent excessive rotation or collapse. This creates a more demanding version of the real match situation where opponents stretch her wide and force her to hit on the run. The forehand shadow swing is where technique meets physical conditioning. Without the ball, Samsonova can fully focus on clean mechanics, early unit turn, strong hip rotation, and a stable hitting base despite being pulled offline. The band exaggerates any technical weakness. If her timing is late or her posture breaks down, she feels it immediately. That feedback is why this drill is so effective. This type of training also improves force production in compromised positions. By swinging under resistance, Samsonova trains her body to generate racket head speed even when her feet are still moving. When the band is removed, her forehand feels lighter, faster, and more controlled. Mentally, the drill builds confidence. Repeated exposure to unstable, uncomfortable positions teaches her that she can still execute an aggressive forehand while under pressure. For a powerful player like Samsonova, this is crucial in modern tennis, where rallies are fast and space is constantly taken away. In this drill, Samsonova sprints along the track while clearing a mini hurdle placed in her running path. The hurdle forces her to lift her knees aggressively, engage the hip flexors, and maintain strong ankle stiffness on ground contact. This directly improves first step quickness and acceleration, both essential when reacting to short balls or sudden changes of direction during a rally. The power element comes from repeated explosive takeoffs before and after the hurdle. Each contact with the ground trains the stretch-shortening cycle of the lower body, teaching her legs to absorb force quickly and reapply it efficiently. This is the same quality required when pushing out of a split step or recovering after a wide shot. Endurance is developed through multiple high-quality repetitions with limited recovery. As fatigue builds, Samsonova must maintain posture, arm drive, and rhythm over the hurdle. This trains her ability to sustain speed deep into long rallies and extended matches, especially on demanding surfaces. The mini hurdle also sharpens coordination. It challenges timing between the upper and lower body, ensuring that her sprint mechanics stay clean even when an obstacle disrupts her natural stride. Poor mechanics are exposed instantly, making this drill as technical as it is physical. For a powerful player like Liudmila Samsonova, this type of track training translates directly to the court. Faster acceleration, stronger leg drive, and improved speed endurance allow her to arrive earlier at the ball and strike with authority. It's a smart, efficient way to build match-ready athleticism beyond traditional on-court drills. Rotation is the foundation of every forehand, backhand, serve, and even recovery movement, and this drill is designed to strengthen that chain from the ground up. In this type of rotational training, Samsonova engages her legs first, using the feet and hips to initiate movement. The lower body creates torque against the ground, while the hips and trunk rotate in a coordinated sequence. This teaches her to generate force efficiently, reducing stress on the shoulder and elbow while increasing shot penetration. The core is the central focus of the drill. As Samsonova rotates, her abdominal and oblique muscles work both dynamically and isometrically. They must produce rotation while also controlling it, especially during deceleration. This balance between power and control is critical in tennis, where players must stop rotation quickly to recover for the next shot. Her upper body completes the kinetic chain. The shoulders and arms follow the rotation rather than leading it, reinforcing correct timing and rhythm. This improves racket head speed and shot consistency, particularly when hitting under pressure or from defensive positions. Full-body rotational training also improves balance and stability. Samsonova must maintain posture and alignment throughout the movement, preventing excessive leaning or collapse. This is especially important on slower surfaces, where longer rallies demand repeated rotational efforts without technical breakdown. Beyond power, this type of training builds resilience. Rotational strength helps protect the spine, hips, and shoulders from overuse injuries common in high-volume tennis. By training rotation in a controlled environment, Samsonova prepares her body to handle the extreme forces of match play. Using the Sport React system is a clear example of how elite tennis training now blends physical performance with cognitive speed. This drill is designed to stimulate reactivity, agility, coordination, and focus at the same time, mirroring the chaos and unpredictability of real match situations. Sport React combines reaction lights with timing gates and laser beams, forcing Samsonova to constantly process visual information while moving at high speed. As the lights activate randomly, she must instantly recognize the signal, decide on the correct response, and explode into action. There is no pre-planned pattern, which means every repetition demands full concentration and fast decision-making. The agility component is obvious. Samsonova accelerates, decelerates, and changes direction sharply as she moves between targets. The timing gates and laser beams measure her reaction and movement speed, ensuring that every effort is precise and intentional. This sharpens her ability to move efficiently during rallies, especially when reacting to sudden changes in ball direction or pace. Coordination plays a key role as well. Her footwork, posture, and arm movements must stay synchronized while responding to visual cues. Any breakdown in technique is immediately exposed by slower reaction times or missed signals. This trains her body to stay organized even under intense pressure. Focus is perhaps the most important element of this drill. Samsonova cannot switch off mentally for a second. The cognitive load forces her to stay locked in, just like during long points where anticipation and awareness decide the outcome.